thought I was on a roll there for a second.
You know what? If you get
this is
find one of those the salesman guy that gives you lives and good stuff. You're gonna be styling because you can get wishes out the butt.
Oh yes.
You only have to get one extra life too, because you're almost maxed out. I think you can get 9 lives before they start taking them away, or before they won't let you get any more.
Okay, so they spawn right whenever you go off screen.
It's okay. They don't actively attack you though. So
yeah, that's a plus. Ooh, okay. Everything should be fine so far.
Yeah, you're doing pretty good. I have a lot of faith that you're gonna finish this one. You're playing a lot cleaner than you usually do, and you beat one of your biggest, difficult levels without losing a life.
Yeah.
So that always makes a big difference when you're playing games, because if you have certain parts that are difficult for you, it's kind of morally demeaning to mess up at them. It's kind of one of those things where it's if you miss, it's kind of personal. But you get such a sense of accomplishment if you can overcome it.
Okay, Bat, I'm leaving you. You're just too much for me to handle right now.
It's not this one that you have to worry about, but though you can get some extra health.
Okay. I just want this bat to just go ahead and try to. There you go. Those are really easy to take care of once you know how to. All you got to really do with those is just quickly turn away, because they only attack you whenever you're facing the other direction.
Right.
Okay. Those 2 bats there, that's annoying.
There you go.
Oh!
So would you say that this is really where the difficulty starts ramping up?
Oh, I forgot to hit it. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Mostly because all of the small things that can take your health away really fast.
Yeah, there's nothing worse than
once they introduce the bats, they'll make sure you know. Bats ain't nothing to mess with. There you go, little guy.
There he is. Get your 1-up and then get wishes. Sold out on the 1-ups.
Okay.
There you go.
Should be good. Woo!
I think you're set till end game, honestly.
Yeah,
but
there's
don't get reckless.
Oh, this is a pretty easy boss.
Yeah, he just swings his sword butt at you.
Most of the time, I never get hit by him. So he's hitting me a lot now.
Yeah. It's not bad.
There you go.
Don't worry about it. Just play clean.
I think in order to, you have to hit his stomach or something like that.
Yeah. It also doesn't help that second pedestal is really poorly placed.
Yeah. I beat him.
There you go.
He's dead. But I can't go. I keep forgetting which way to go. Oh, okay.
Gotta let carpet pop in. Rave party. Super.
And now my worst enemy.
Timed jumps. You can do it, though.
Yeah.
You're almost good. There you go.
A little bit of foreshadowing into those kind of jumps. Don't really have to worry about these rocks, because you'll get past them pretty fast.
You get so much health right before that section that as long as you don't screw it up, 1-up as if you needed it.
Yeah, I know.
Infidels. I actually like that piece of dialogue that you just glazed over.
Infidels.
It actually is ripped straight from the movie.
Really?
Which, I care about.
Okay, I just had to test my jump button real fast just to see if it was the right button. Now, the only thing that really messes me up most of the time here is just getting hit midair with stuff like that.
Yeah, it kills your momentum.
That's the biggest problem I've always had with this stage, And whenever I do get hit, I always second guess my jumps right after that.
Yeah.
And that's
especially later in the level, you can't really do that. Like you can't really afford to second guess your jumps. I will say this, as good as the music is, this track plays in 3 separate occasions. However, it is my favorite track in the game, so that's not really, like, I guess it's just kind of, doesn't bother me. You're so close.
That right there is the only thing that's always messed me up.
Just remember to jump at the very tip of the...
yeah. The very last
the very edge of the platform.
Oh, that's nice. That's really nice. Goodness.
The one thing about this level though too is there is no checkpoints.
No.
It is a gauntlet. And that's kind of intimidating in a game like this, and particularly since I would say this is probably one of the hardest levels. In terms of what they throw at you. It's short, but it's difficult.
They make sure you know it, too. Okay.
That was beautiful.
That was
Come on,
great.
Trey. Don't lose your focus.
Oh, God. No, it's... the only thing that I always have problems with, I know I mentioned that already, was that there. It's just...
Things falling.
Just losing your momentum whenever you're actually trying to complete. I don't really need those, but I'm not even sure what the points are for. Like the point system in this game, I'm not sure.
I don't know if you get extra lives after certain amounts of points. I know a lot of games do it like that, but
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know if this is one of them.
Okay.
Hit twice.
There you go. Might as well go ahead and get it.
Yep.
Okay.
There you go. You even got the big one.
Okay.
There you go.
Everything's fine now. This is the end of this stage, and I'm happy.
Hopefully.
I keep forgetting there's a 1-up right there.
Doesn't matter.
Now, the last time I tried this, I died right there. I just got crushed. I was like, what?
You got hit by the boulder?
Yeah, because I was trying to get that 1-up because I didn't know there was a 1-up there. And when I saw it, I just like, oh, 1-up. And I got crushed.
Hey, but look at it this way. You're already doing better than every playthrough so far because every playthrough that you've done of this, you've gone from high amounts of lives to
like one or two
game
none.
overs.
Yeah.
Before the end.
Now, I like this stage somewhat is mostly because it gives you a life every time you play it.
As long as you know where the lives are.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the Abu levels too, where it may take a life. Like it's not so punishing if you don't finish it.
Yep.
It's really there for points. It's a good thing that you can't like scrape your head on the top.
Yeah. Yeah. I was really happy about that.
This is pretty simple. Just follow what the genie hands tell you to do.
Yeah, it gets so difficult later on though.
Well, that's because it's just fast.
And where it does a little thing where it's like, oh, I don't know where the thing's going to be coming from. So you have to figure that on your own. You'd actually have to play this several times to know where the mystery things are going to be coming from. And that's always kind of annoyed me. But although this stage really isn't special, like, because you can fail this miserably and still have the same amount of lives, and this stage isn't really necessary. That's one of the things I do like about the stage, and one of the things I sort of don't like about the stage. It just seems unnecessary to me.
Yeah, I mean it's there because it's part of the storyline, but yeah, I'm with you. It's not necessary. I'm just glad that in this game there isn't a water level.
A water level?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Or a lava level.
Beautiful.
I hit the very edge of it whenever I was going up. Oh, man. I think you get 3 or 4 tries at this.
Yeah, something like that.
I'm thinking about just getting that life and then just wasting it because I'm pretty much done with this stage.
Yeah. Anyways, speaking of like water levels and whatever, aesthetics of this game What do you think?
What do you mean?
Like level design and everything.
I think they did really good designing the levels, especially on the Cave of Wonders, where the foreground. Goodness, that's one of the things that made the Cave of Wonders so difficult for me whenever I was first trying to play through this. I thought I didn't make that.
You did good.
Yeah, but
now's when they kind of get a hard-on for bottomless pits.
Oh yeah,
which hasn't really been a thing up until now. Not too much.
That and the slowly fall through the platform. Whoa, hello. What did I do there?
I don't know.
Not sure what I did, but I could probably never do that again. It's the first time that's happened to me. Now this is one of the stages where it was kind of annoying to me, especially this part here. Mostly because sometimes whenever these spawn, they'll leave a big gap. I think it's only whenever you play this a certain amount of times that it'll just start off giving you balloons and then just leave a huge gap.
Yep. Once again, I'll say you're doing a hell of a lot better than you have in any of the past playthroughs. But I going back to our aesthetic conversation, I think that the one thing this game suffers from is it reuses set pieces a lot.
Yep.
Like the levels 1 and 3 look very, very similar.
That's true, yeah.
So,
this is like the only, well, not the only level that's completely different than everything else in the game, but okay. That's not that big of a deal.
Nope. You got lives. Don't let it bother you.
Yeah.
That one thing about platforming games like this, or just classic games in general, a lot of it has to do with like your mental state, because it's really easy to second guess yourself.
Yeah.
And if you second guess yourself in games like this, that's where the difficulty comes. If you're decisive in your, movements and everything, it's not as hard.
There you go.
I'll do it.
That was the thing I was waiting on, because there's like a set what's it called, pattern to how those disappear, and sometimes it's really hard to try to figure that out. See, it'll do that and then it'll like glow and it'll go away for a while longer. Sometimes, most of the time it will. Sometimes it won't. Okay. Come on. Okay. I just jumped too early there, but
it's okay.
Should be fine. Just as long as I go at my same pace in the beginning, I should be all right.
Yeah, just like a big thing about this game in particular is, just like I said earlier, you can't let it,
there you go.
reach you mentally, because that's when you start making the easy mistakes.
And another thing I don't really like is mostly the camera, and how you have to.
Yeah, it is kind of crunched, isn't it?
Yeah.
Particularly in these sections where you're dealing with small platforms that are barely big enough to fit your character.
Definitely. It gets really annoying after a little while. Okay. And I remember you saying this before, how you have to always take leaps of faith with this game sometimes.
Yeah, that always sucks. I hate games that make you take leaps of faith like that.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that. You're almost to the end of the game. Like just
two more levels.
2 more levels. Just to be like clear, that was the level that we ended on last time. The last playthrough that we did.
Throw in both of my game overs. That was right there.
Yeah, and like he game overed probably 3 or 4 times. You haven't game overed yet once. So,
whoop.
Just going for a spin. It's okay.
No, that's great.
Now, are those platforms that you can just stand on, the birds? Yep. Good.
The first time I was playing through this level, I didn't know that, and I just tried to jump from one big platform to the other. I mean, you can make it doing it that way, but
yeah, you have to use your invincibility frames wisely, though.
Not recommended, yeah.
I'll tell you what, this game kind of suffers from something a lot of games, older style games, suffered from, and that is you really have to be patient in order to not take damage. Okay. Like a lot of old platform games like this had that same kind of attitude that if you're patient with it, that is a background object, not a foreground object. Or, I'm sorry, a same plane. But like if you take your time with it, you can avoid so much crap.
Okay, so I'm supposed to go this way. And there's a rug.
There you go.
You really have to time, like you said before, you have to be patient and time your hits well, especially with ones like these where you have to hit the. Did I just go back to the same spot?
Yeah, you jumped off too early.
Oh goodness! You really
How many
have to time
Iagos are there?
Well. Huh?
How many Iagos are there?
All of them.
Every single one.
Oh, try not to get hit by this one. Okay.
There you go. At least your checkpoint was right there.
Yes. I don't really have to worry about it. He tried. He tried.
This game, I don't think, if I remember correctly, if you get a game over, I think it starts you at the current checkpoint. Ooh. Am I right in that? Why did you jump off there?
I don't know. It's a bad habit.
Am I correct in that, or
say that one more time?
That if you get a game over, it starts you off at your current checkpoint?
No.
Or does it start you at the beginning of the level?
It starts you at the beginning of the level.
Don't you dare jump off. There you go.
There you go.
Such a good boy.
Yeah, you did good. You did. Yes, you did. Your knife hit your comrade. Good job, buddy.
That other guy was completely unfazed. He was like, you see that thing you did? You see how I don't give a crap at all? Not even a little one?
Okay. Okay.
Magic carpet. I must go. My planet needs me.
I'm just never sure whenever an enemy's gonna pop up. Yeah, like that.
At least this game isn't like dickish and like isn't like super sparing on checkpoints and health.
Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of sparing, but you know, not as. You have to jump off here. But it's not like, you know, horribly stupid bad.
Okay, I was waiting on him.
There you go.
I want that life, but it's not really worth it.
The checkpoint was worth it.
Yeah, the checkpoint's more worth it than the life is.
You got a checkpoint.
Whoa, hey, you like knives there, kid? That's fine. I like knives too. Okay.
Get some extra lives. Like fill up your lives.
Till that's sold out.
Or until you run out of gems.
They used them all. This was another thing I always had a problem with was the spikes down there.
Yeah, I see them.
Come on.
I gotta jump down there.
Then here.
Well, you just completely missed that health entirely. It's like, nah.
First time I did this level, I had the same amount of health I did right there. And I didn't know that the enemy was down there. So I jumped down there not knowing a thing. And then right when I get down there, I get a knife thrown at my face. I'm like,
well, fine what? Then.
Like, what?
I didn't want your stupid life anyways.
It's like, that's not even, which side was the life on? Was it on the left or it was right there. That's fine. There you go. Oh, I forgot about this one. Okay.
So I've never actually seen this boss.
Yeah, this one gets really annoying. Okay. I'm sorry I'm not saying anything right now.
Yeah, I should be doing better on my commentary. This is one of those bosses that you have to use the apples to
there you go. Okay.
To defeat, and actually the final boss is like that too, where you're pretty much required to use the apples.